Hello everyone, I'm gonna check to make sure my microphone's working really quick. Open please. One sec. Sorry, I do have something very fun, but I need my microphone to be okay. Okay, my microphone is working. So this is from 4th grade. It's a composition notebook because we used to have to write stuff. And the very first thing in here is called Pokemon Bloopers #1, rated V for Violet. No, Mysterious, spelled Mystereus, Pokemon Bloopers #1. Rated V for Violence. I wrote this in 2009. I was typing it and then I realized it's 22 pages long, so I'm just gonna read it. Blah blah blah. Okay, yes, this is called Pokemon, it does not matter though. One day a pink Pokemon was skipping through a field. It was a Wigglytuff. Then it died because a Piplup came along and shot it with ketchup! The Piplup was none, spelled N-O-N, other than Dawn, accompanied by a Torchic named Torchy. Wait, ... said Torchy. We won with ketchup? Yes, answered Dawn. Yes, we did. Okay, replied Torchy. They went back to the guild, running among the dead bodies. Back at the guild, ... Congratulations, Dawn and Torchy, said Wigglytuff. You spelled graduated wrong. Graduated. Graguated. Graduated from the guild. Ah, what a difference, said Torchy as they walked to Sharpedo Bluff. I missed my home, said Torchy. Let's go in. Hello, is anyone home, said Torchy. I don't think anyone is. Party in the house, woohoo, yelled Dawn. Be quiet, your yelling will cause an avalanche, whispered Torchy. Oh. What? Yelled Dawn. Ugh, thought Torchy. Then she yelled, You may cause an avalanche. I think I heard a rock avalanche before. You may cause a rock avalanche. They plugged their ears and prepared for the worst. Dawn? What? Torchy, said Dawn. Why is there glue dripping from the ceiling? Said Torchy. That's not glue, said Dawn. What is it then? Asked Torchy. Oatmeal! Exclaimed Dawn. From when? Asked Torchy. It's leftover from breakfast, said Dawn. Ew, gross, whined Torchy. Please tell me you did not already eat this, stated Torchy. Don't worry, I had nowhere to put it, so I dumped it here, and I guess it leaked through, said Dawn. Still, it is gross, said Torchy. I'm gonna keep reading. That night, Dawn had a dream. Not a good one, not a bad one, but a confusing one. In her dream, she met a Pokemon named Cresselia. Cresselia, aka the Crescent Pokemon, said that she and Torchy must have disappeared because they were causing distortion in the space-time continuum, whatever that is. Dawn tried to ask how they were causing distortion. Cresselia was blah 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 blah. Dawn tossed and turned on it. Okay, this part isn't funny. This is not funny at all. Alright. The next morning, Dawn and Torchy got bored, so they decided to go to the guild, but before they got there, Corfish stopped them and said, I spelled stuff wrong, and said, Dawn and, whatever your name is, what's your problem, Corfish? I can't remember my name. Remember. I put R-E-M-B-E-R. Remember. You can't remember my name even after all we went through, said Torchy. Oh, wait a second, muttered Corfish. Torchy looked hopeful. Sunflower came looking for you a few minutes ago, Corfish yawned. Torchy was so amazingly mad, she grabbed Corfish and started punching him and kicking him, but I changed it to punching him in the face. But then Dawn tripped and fell on Torchy. Back at the guild. Come on, Vulpix! Sparkle shouted. Did I spell Sparkle? Just as he said it. What? Yes, Sparkle's a boy. That's like a side note, I guess. I don't know. He ran into our old friends, Dawn and Torchy. Who in the world are you? Asked Dawn. I'm Sparkle, and this is my partner, Vulpix. I wrote Sparkle, by the way, is a boy again. Ah, yelped Dawn. Too small, too small. Oh yeah, Dawn and Torchy evolved back into their last evolution. That T was looking at. Back to the story. Okay, Torchy, said Dawn. I will now ask you random questions. 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 Yelled Dawn. Okay, said Torchy. Dawn started asking the random questions. I spelled it right there. Why am I bored? Why is Loudred loud? Why is Henry so... Torchy cut Dawn off. Who's Henry? She asked, who's asking questions around here? Dawn asked. Okay, more random questions from Dawn now. I wrote questions again. Dawn started up again. I wonder why my type of Pokemon is fat. I wonder why I don't like Sunflora. I wonder why Sparkle and Vulpix are so small. Hey, we're right here, you know, blurted Sparkle. I know, said Dawn. You're just so unbelievably small, it cracks me up. Ah ha ha ha. Ha, here, I'm gonna cut. Ha 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 ha. Laughed Dawn. Wah, cried Sparkle. We're telling Wigglytuff. OMG, said Dawn. OMG! He is so weak, yelled Torchy. Yeah, exclaimed Dawn. Wah, cried Vulpix and Sparkle. Okay, go tell him, muttered Torchy. Wigglytuff is weird, admitted Dawn. What? A few minutes later, Wigglytuff came out. Why did you listen to them? Laughed Dawn. Let me think, sarcastically said Wigglytuff. I'd originally written X-formed. Like, informally. I don't know! Sarcastically said Wigglytuff, because they're part of the guild. He yelled and bared a hideous smile, but at that moment, I had to add that. For a writing assignment. But at that moment, a giant violin hit Wigglytuff in the head. Bonk! The whole guild rushed outside in all caps. Oh my gosh! Yelled Sunflora in an angry voice. What happened? Screamed Bidoof. A giant violin hit him in the head, informed Torchy. It's right there! Exclaimed Dawn. Why did you hit him in the head? Asked Chimecho. We didn't hit him, frowned Torchy. The violin fell out of the sky, zipped Dawn. Yeah, sure it did, whispered Loudred. Wait, whispered Loudred? Look at the text, how can he be whispering? Oops, I need to get back to the story. I actually wrote I'm breaking the fourth wall again. So, I don't know. Ugh, thought Dawn and Torchy. Just bring him back to the guild, they said in unison. Back at the guild. Yawn, slouched Sunflora. Today was a busy day. Yeah, chimed Chimecho. Screamed Sunflora. Video camera, get it away. Sunflora threw a rock at her video camera. She owes us. Don't look at me, don't look at me, I'm naked, said Dawn. Ew, what is that? Moaned Torchy. I told you not to look! What the? Yelled Dawn. No, not you, that! Hey, said Dawn, what is that? I don't know, creeped Torchy. One thing Dawn and Torchy don't know about our world, is our world. Seems weird, right? This thing is a little something we call a slug. More specifically, a poisonous slug. A poisonous slug! Well, if slugs can be poisonous, at least I can that out. Back to the story. Dawn, throw something at it, commanded Torchy. Just as Dawn was looking around, Shadow entered and started to say something. But before he could say one word, Dawn picked him up and yelled, Perpendicular! And threw him at the slug. Black, barfed Shadow. Ew, not on the Asian carpet! What? Yelled Torchy. I'll call my brother the atomic plunger, said Dawn. Empoleon will eat anything. 1 billionth of a second later. I am here, laughed Empoleon. Eat that vomit, commanded Dawn, and that thing too, barked Torchy. But right at that moment, Wigglytuff walked in and asked, do you have any diapers? Then he saw Chat and started to cry. Why are you crying? Asked Dawn and Torchy. Because Chatot is so dumb. He never learned 2 plus 2. Cried Wigglytuff. Wait, said Dawn. Does Chatot like pickle relish? Wigglytuff made a weird face like this, and I have an emote tip. Mumbled Empoleon. I say he has 30 seconds to live. Hurry, get him back to the guild. Because he saw a poisonous slug. Barfed on the gosh darn Asian carpet. Okay, I'm gonna end this here for right now, and I'll keep bringing it